Hey guys, what's up? Kyle here, and this is going to be the final sump installment. So I got my filter sock array, if you will, 1, 2, 3, for optional draining there, using my very expensive Neptune box, and the controller is actually in there right now, which is funny. And then I went ahead and siliconed in all of these. Now, it's really simple to do. Once you figure out where you want it, you just simply take your caulk gun and silicone up the line, take your finger and just all the way up and try to, wipe any excess off. You can see, again, silicone's safe. There's a little bit of garble up here. It's not a big deal. It's just clean, and cleaner the better. Cleaner's definitely better, but you definitely want to go down. This one's touching the bottom, so go across the bottom here, and you want to do both sides. So both sides are done there. This is I'm pretty proud of these. My lids that I put on. So there's 1, 2, and they go together and close this side off, and then my skimmer fits perfectly. Perfectly right here, which was very much by design. So I'm really happy with that, with the way that turned out. I can take this one off and get it in there and put it back on. It just lifts off. It's no big deal. It is polycarbonate though. You cannot do this with acrylic. Acrylic will bow over time. So polycarbonate's definitely the way to go for this. This is 1/4 inch polycarbonate. So that's, it's a pretty thick stuff. I drilled out a finger hole, which is awesome. So now, I did the 2 black sections first. I did the entrance into the small refugium area, then the exit to the small refugium area. These 2 have been dry for a while, so over a day or so. Now this one is wet. So this is just my emergency overflow into this side. I've seen it done many times. I've done it before like this. This one's going to be the hardest one to do. Why is that? Because you have to get your hand, and I have a fat hand in between here. So not pretty. But if you look across down the line here, that is sealed pretty darn well, and you can see. So that's really what's important. Obviously, there's nothing that goes across the bottom because it's lifted. Get some crappy movies. Get some crappy movies. And notice that this is probably not out of my collection, but more my wife's. So anyways, that being said, get some crappy movies, put them in there, things that you don't really necessarily care about getting stuff on. You can see it's so funny. Anyways, like and comment for that, because I love the interaction. I'll tell you, that's possibly my new most fun thing. I just love having people interact. It's a lot of fun. I love sharing information. So then the other thing is you want to make sure you have one of these on standby. You want to touch it to make sure that it's level up and down, which it is pretty darn close. Bubble's pretty darn close there. See, I can't even tell. There you go. I can't even tell through the camera if I am it now. And then this one, again, you find a box now. Find a box. It happened to be, seriously, the wife's eye. She got it. It was perfectly on with this. So, pretty much exactly the height I wanted it to be. So I lined the edge of all this, anything that was touching glass, with it, and then slid it into place. So that's where, again, the mess comes from here. There's a little bit of mess over there. But then I took on the top and just went all the way around like that. And so the top, you can see, is really glued on there. So basically leave the fan on high, and that's it for the sump. Man, I'm so excited. There's our little auto top-off tank. We've got our high door smart level auto top-off system. Really excited with that. I bought a Oh, here's some acrylic rods for aquascaping. So get your aquascape the way you want it to be, and then glue it into place, or you know, do all that stuff. We're seriously in the final hour, and it's so great. So this basically, once this dries, I'm going to give this probably about 24 to 48 hours. I've got a lot of stuff with work that I'm busy with here over the next couple of days, so I won't be able to put as much attention to it as I would really like to until really after Christmas. I mean, it's a week before Christmas now, so till after Christmas I won't be doing a whole lot, unfortunately. I plan to still put some water in. The last things I have to do, we've already done the electrical outlets. It's great. I do still have to raise the back of this up. I just need a couple of my friends to come over, and we're going to slide that under there. The shims I've already made. We'll just put those under, and then the final thing will be putting a light up, getting this stuff inside, and just reassembling all the plumbing. So I've got pieces scattered around, but see, this movie made the cut. This is that's probably the first DVD I ever got. It's the one where they were stomping around making drums out of trash cans and stuff like that. Anyway, so all right, that's it. That's all I got. Next time we'll probably either have water in it or just be putting things back together for the final one without water. Till then, subscribe, like, shoot me a comment. Tell me what movies you'd put under there, because I think that's hilarious. All right, farewell.